G'day guys, Aussie FIFA HD, and welcome back to yet another episode of our skill move tutorial series, where I break a skill move down and I show you how, where and when to use it in FIFA 21. Today we are doing a skill move combo. That's right, today we're learning the fake Rabona into reverse Elastico. It may sound complicated, and let me tell you, it is quite complicated to learn. So, without further ado, let's jump into the intro and let's get into how to learn, or how to perform, the reverse Elastico into, the fake Rabona into reverse Elastico. It's even complicated to say, in FIFA 21.
Griezmann, 3 men around him, but somehow finds some space. Ronaldo, fantastic, opening the drive back.
On the ball. He's made
Look at this, just control.
The
control displayed there is absolutely ridiculous. The Elastico on the goal line. The finest of...
We talked about Aussie FIFA. He's not here to make up the numbers.
Moving into how you perform this skill move combo. Now, I do want to stress to you guys, as I said in the intro, this will take time. It's a hard skill move to learn, however, it's very, very effective, and you should definitely implement it into your game, okay? So, first of all, we're going to need to learn how to do a fake Rabona, which is quite complicated in itself. Once you get it down pat, it's not too bad, but here it is. Basically, what you will need is the L2 button on PS4. You will also need the left analog stick, and you will need the fake shot buttons. Okay, and the fake shot buttons are essentially the cross and the shoot button, alright, on your controller. And then obviously subsequently, to perform a fake shot, you need to either press cross or shoot, and then you need to press pass afterwards. Okay, so that's how you perform, that's how you perform a fake shot. To perform a fake Rabona, what you will need to do is essentially point the left analog stick in the opposite direction of where you're facing. Okay, so if he's going up the pitch, you need to point down. If we're talking from a degree or a clock perspective, what it is 180 degrees. So to perform the fake Rabona, you need to obviously press the fake shot buttons, hold down L2, and then subsequently, or at the same time, press or hold the left analog stick 180 degrees to where the opposite way of where the player is facing. Okay, if we're talking from a clock perspective, it would be sit to clock. Okay, so you need to point it the opposite direction. To perform the fake Rabona, you need to hold down L2, press the fake shot buttons, which is either cross or shoot, then subsequently press pass afterwards, and then point the left analog stick the opposite direction. So you would see from the actual clips up there, the actual way of doing it is holding down L2. Then what you're doing is, if you're going that way, holding the left stick, obviously, as I said, the opposite direction of where the player is facing, so 180 degrees, and then you're pressing the fake shot. Okay, and that will make him perform the fake Rabona. You then need to learn how to do the reverse Elastico, and this can take some time to obviously learn as well. What I will do for you guys though is I will point the individual skill moves, as I know that they both have a tutorial on the channel already. I will put both the individual skill moves, both the the fake Rabona and the reverse Elastico, okay, in the description and also in the comment section, so you can click on those individual skill moves and learn them individually. To put these two together in a skill move combo, you obviously need to perform the fake Rabona, as I was just saying and showing you how to perform. You then will need to perform the reverse Elastico. To perform the reverse Elastico, okay, this will require practice because of getting the angles. That's what takes the most time to practice. You need to point in 270 degrees or 9 o'clock to where the player is facing, and then rotate it all the way around to either 180 degrees or 6 o'clock. Okay, so again, I'll show you up on here. Okay, basically you need to point in to where the player is facing. It will depend on which area or which direction the player is facing. You'll need to point in 270 degrees. You will then need to pull it all the way around to 180 degrees. Okay, but again, it will depend on which way the player is facing. Okay, so you need to obviously, depending on where the player is facing, it's from 270 all the way around to 180. If we're talking from a clock perspective, it would be 9 o'clock all the way around to 6 o'clock, and that is how you perform the reverse elastico. Again, as I said, it's quite hard to perform, and also it's obviously quite hard to put the two together. But once you get it down pat, as you will see in the next segments of where and when you should use it, it's a very, very overpowered skill move combo. Okay, but once again, I'll put the individual skill moves to this combo in the comment section and description down below. Let's get into the next segment. Moving into where you should perform the fake Rabona into reverse elastico. What I have found is the best place to use this is in the bots and just on the 18-yard bots, just outside the 18-yard bots on the wing area. What I found is the best thing about it is you can stop the ball, make the defender stop, and then you can go again with the reverse elastico. That's the best thing about it, is the defender or your opponent is thinking you're going to stop. Okay, out on the wing or in the bots, he thinks, what is he going to do now? You then hit him with the reverse elastico, and what this does is make you continue on your run. So if you're going this way, you do the fake Rabona and then hit them with the reverse elastico, you will continue going the way that you went. However, your opponent really doesn't expect it. It's like you've stopped and then you've gone again really quickly, and it's hard to read. And what I found is the reverse elastico is actually hard to tackle as well, which is the best thing about it. But that'll be a little bit of what I mentioned in the next segment of when you should use it. So yeah, well, I guess let's get into that right now. Moving into when you should perform this skill move combo, I can't even get my words out, in FIFA 21. The best time to use it is when you're side by side with a defender. And as I was saying in the previous segment, essentially the best time is to stop the ball. Why it's the best time is because you can stop the ball and then go again. Okay, the defender has to stop, try to read what you're doing, and then you hit him with the reverse elastico to go again. So I actually have found the best time to use this is when you're side by side with a defender. Okay, even when you're in the bots, you do a fake Rabona and they face the goal. You then can use the reverse elastico to get into a position or get into an angle to make a shot or even make a pass to score a goal. And I've used this quite often, especially in this weekend league. You will see from the highlight videos yesterday, I used this quite often and it actually did work out for me, this skill move combo, and it actually did score me goals. So if you guys can get past the learning stage of this and implement it into your game, I'm sure you'll be scoring a lot more goals with this skill move combo. But that will see you at the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're closing in on 10k, so I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Drop a like on this episode and follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description down below. I post on there once I do upload a new episode, so be sure to check that out. But as always, I'm out. I hope you guys have a good day, and see ya. Au revoir, sayonara, and goodbye.